The crimson warning lights bathed the United Earth Defense Command Center in an ominous glow, as Admiral Diana Reyes stared at the massive holographic display. 12 colossal alien vessels hung in Earth's orbit like dark omens, their sleek obsidian hulls reflecting the planet's blue marble surface below. Each ship stretched nearly 10 kilometers in length, bristling with weapons that could glass continents. "Ma'am, we're receiving another transmission from the lead vessel," reported Lieutenant Commander Adnan Hassan from his communications console. His dark eyes met Diana's with a mixture of concern and barely contained amusement. "Put it through, Adnan. Let's hear what our superior visitors have to say this time." The main screen flickered, revealing the imposing figure of Warlord Kethvar, Supreme Commander of the Hegemony's 7th Conquest Fleet, standing nearly 3 meters tall. His crystalline exoskeleton caught the light as his 4 eyes fixed on the camera with predatory intensity. When he spoke, his voice resonated with the authority of a species that had conquered 47 worlds. "Primitive humans of the 3rd planet," Kethvar intoned, his translator rendering his words in perfect English. "This is your final warning. The galactic hegemony has deemed your species unworthy of independence. You have 1 rotation of your planet to surrender unconditionally, or we shall demonstrate why resistance is futile. Your primitive weapons cannot harm our vessels. Your technology is millennia behind ours. Submit now, and your deaths will be swift." The transmission ended, leaving the command center in tense silence. Diana turned to her staff, noting the grim expressions on most faces, but Adnan was fighting back a smile. "Something amusing, Commander?" Diana asked. "With respect, Admiral," Adnan replied, his voice carefully controlled. "Did he just threaten us with swift deaths as the merciful option?" A snort of laughter escaped from Major Collins at the tactical station. "And did anyone else notice he called our planet the 3rd planet? Like he couldn't be bothered to learn its name?" Diana felt the corners of her mouth twitching upward. "You know what, people? I think it's time we responded in kind." She straightened her uniform and nodded to Adnan. "Open a channel to all hegemony vessels. Broadcast on all frequencies." The main screen activated, showing Diana in her crisp blue uniform, medals gleaming on her chest. Behind her, the Earth Defense Command logo, a stylized blue planet surrounded by silver stars, provided a dignified backdrop. "Greetings, Warlord Kethvar and the crews of the—" Diana paused dramatically, consulting a tablet. "Oh, I'm sorry. You never actually introduced yourselves properly. How rude of us to assume you had names for your ships. Anyway, greetings to the big scary spaceships currently loitering in our neighborhood." Adnan had to bite his lip to keep from laughing out loud as Diana continued. "We've received your generous offer to kill us all, and frankly, we're touched. Really. It's not every day that someone travels light years just to threaten us. The dedication is admirable, if a bit concerning from a mental health perspective." She walked closer to the camera, her expression shifting to one of mock concern. "But here's the thing, Warlord. May I call you Keth? You seem like a Keth to me. You've made a tiny miscalculation. You see, you've encountered a species that has survived ice ages, supervolcanic eruptions, asteroid impacts, world wars, and reality television. We're the same species that looked at the vast emptiness of space and said, you know what? Let's go there. We're the people who invented nuclear weapons and somehow haven't blown ourselves up yet. We're arguably the galaxy's most successful invasive species, and we haven't even left our home system properly." Diana gestured to someone off camera, and a holographic display appeared showing archived footage of human achievements. The first moon landing, the construction of orbital habitats, the development of fusion power. More importantly, Keth, you've clearly done zero research on your target. A competent conqueror might have noticed that we've been broadcasting our entertainment into space for over a century. Did none of your analysts watch our movies? Because, if they had, they'd know that we have a very predictable response to alien invasion threats. The display shifted to show clips from classic films: Independence Day, District 9, Mars Attacks, Arrival. We either befriend you, defeat you through clever tactics and determination, or, and this is important, we mock you mercilessly while doing both. Admiral Diana's expression grew serious for a moment. Now I'm going to make you a counteroffer. You have exactly 24 hours to leave our system peacefully. If you refuse, we'll be forced to demonstrate why the phrase angry humans has become synonymous with really bad life choices in certain parts of the galaxy. She smiled sweetly at the camera. Oh, and Keth? Next time you want to invade someone, maybe don't announce your plans in advance. It's tactically unsound and frankly unprofessional. We've been using the time you so generously gave us to prepare some surprises. As if on cue, space around Earth's orbit began to shimmer. Thousands of previously invisible human ships decloaked simultaneously, sleek fighters, bristling destroyers, and massive dreadnoughts that had been lying in wait using advanced stealth technology. You see, Diana continued conversationally, while you were busy making threats, we were busy making friends. The Altarian Republic sends their regards, by the way. Lovely people. They were very interested to learn about your conquest of their former colonies. They've provided us with some fascinating intelligence about your ship's weaknesses. Adnan watched his sensor displays with satisfaction as the hegemony fleet's formation began to waver. Several ships were already powering up their engines. We also took the liberty of contacting some of your other former victims, Diana added. It's amazing how many species hold grudges. Who knew genocide was so unpopular? We've formed what we're calling the Really Tired of Your Nonsense Coalition. And they've sent some ships to help with our little demonstration. More vessels appeared on the long-range scanners. A mixed fleet of refugee species and rebel groups, all bearing weapons designed specifically to counter hegemony technology. Diana's smile turned predatory. So, Warlord Kethvar, Supreme Commander of what is about to become a very bad day, I'll ask you one more time. Would you like to leave peacefully, or shall we show you why humans don't make good victims? The response came within minutes. This is impossible. You cannot have acquired such technology so quickly. You are a primitive species. Primitive? Diana laughed genuinely this time. Keth, we're the species that invented warfare as an art form, turned survival into a science, and made stubbornness a virtue. We've been preparing for this moment since we first looked up at the stars and wondered what was looking back. The first hegemony ship began to turn away from Earth. Wise choice, Diana said, as more vessels followed suit. And Keth, don't take this personally, but next time you want to conquer a planet, maybe pick on someone your own size, or at least someone who doesn't have a sense of humor about it. As the alien fleet limped away from Earth's system, Adnan turned to Diana with a grin. Think they'll be back? Diana watched the last of the ships disappear into hyperspace. Probably not. But if they are, we'll be ready. After all, making fun of bullies is one of humanity's oldest traditions. The command center erupted in cheers as Earth remained free, defended not just by superior tactics and hidden allies, but by the most human response of all, refusing to take threats seriously from anyone who couldn't even be bothered to learn their planet's name.